Hey, listeners, welcome to the Oh Yeah podcast with Nalo and Phil.
Easy. Brain depth. Hello, everybody. Hello, listeners. Hello, watchers. It's good to see y'all. Okay. There we go. I want to hear it. Beep, boop, boop.
Yeah, but I think it's, remember, it's the noise canceling.
I could buy. There's like a $23 little like headphone amplifier that we can just put a TRS into, and then we can have two jacks, specific jacks for our headphones.
Oh,
and you
nice.
can adjust the level accordingly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of that.
No. It's just for the headphones.
Well, I had to actually press go.
Oh. Yeah, we should probably do that.
Okay, well, yeah. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about talking today.
What are you so excited about talking about for?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like you said, anytime we can talk, anytime we can be recording is a good time. So
I agree with you.
I don't know. We just had I had a really busy day today.
All right,
it was
Nate.
just crazy.
What did you do today?
Oh my gosh, I worked. That's the story done. No,
All right, I woke up, I got to work, and I came home.
yeah.
That's it.
Okay. I'll explain a little bit because my work day starts at 7:30 in the morning every single day. So
Wait. Back up a second. You get to work at 7:30?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, it's early to some people, and it's early to me. So, I'm a night person.
I think we both share that. We are both night owls for sure.
I'm an owl. If I couldn't turn my head, if I couldn't turn my eyes and I had to do this, did I look like an owl?
Yeah, kind of.
Then
Now turn your head all the way around. Can you do that for me?
No,
Oh, darn it.
not gonna work. So I don't know. At 7:30 is when my day starts, and it's just. So I actually my day starts earlier than that.
Well,
really,
you have to wake up and get there, right?
Right, but see, I got kids too, so the kids got to get ready for school and stuff. And they're getting old enough to I'm really not involved in that, except for I'm like telling them, don't forget your backpack, and why aren't you eating? You're just staring at the wall.
You're doing dad things.
Yeah. And now I'm just like, I've got dressed and I've got my coat on because it's cold in the mornings now,
Yeah.
and I tell the kids. I'm like, have a good day at school, and then they're kids, of course, so they're thinking like, yeah, right. But, I'm doing the dad thing. Have a good day. Like that's going to make a big difference, like if I didn't say have a good day, they wouldn't have a good day.
Absolutely. They definitely would not. I agree with you.
But sometimes I say have a good day and they don't have a good day.
Oh,
It's school.
There's this saying that really ticks me off,
Yeah.
and I even say it to people, and it makes me mad when I say it. Drive safe.
Drive safe.
As if they weren't going to drive safe before someone says that to you, or I said that to them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, drive safe.
no, I'm going to drive erratically and dangerously.
Now that you say it, okay.
I'll try. Okay. I'll try to be safe.
Wait, but what constitutes safe, though? Like, safe is very subjective to different people.
Yeah, I feel like if my grandma got in the car with me, she would think that I'm not driving safely because I drive faster than she does. Actually, you know what? That's not true. Let's back up here for a second. My grandma is crazy at driving.
Okay, my grandma then.
Yes, sure.
She calls
Nate's
the
grandma.
highway the super slab.
The death trap, I think is what she meant to say.
Yeah, the super slab. Anyway,
Oh
so
my
yeah.
gosh.
So I tell my kids have a good day, and they do every time. But then I leave, and it takes me about 8 minutes to get to work. Really not a lot.
That's actually shorter than my drive to work.
And it's because of the Shiloh roundabouts.
Oh man, dude, I am so pro roundabout.
I am pro roundabout.
I wish there were more roundabouts.
There's a lot of
even
haters.
one on my way to work.
There's a lot of haters. Like a lot of people hate the roundabouts, but I like them.
I enjoy them.
Yeah, there's some really. That's you want to get into some crazy driving. Like there's some ridiculous people that drive through the roundabouts.
Yeah,
and especially in the morning.
It's just mostly people that don't know how to use them.
Yeah, that's the biggest deal. If you don't know which lane to be in or actually what a yield sign looks like, not that they're not yielding, but they're stopping. Like they
Yeah.
stop at yield signs.
They're overcautious at a yield sign.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, I'm like, go. Go. It's a yield.
I will ram you.
Like, do you see what's in your mirror? Yeah. So I mean, I will straight up ram people, but so it only takes me 8 minutes to get to work. And then as soon as I get there, I'm the one who opens, so I have to like unlock the door. I turn on the lights and go open the back garage door because there's an inner door and an outer door. The inner door I got to open and we have this like policy where you have to close the inner door. It's like a spaceship. You have to close the inner door.
There's an airlock.
Yeah, pretty much, because if it's even like slightly windy outside and you open that outer door it's a tornado at the parts desk.
Oh my gosh.
Those guys up there, my dudes will just have like a tornado of papers, and then they're just like swearing at you, and yeah, it's not good. So we have
That
the airlock. That'd be sweet if it was actually
every time you open the door, it made just the noise. Not that it's actually like.
Oh, I mean,
not that it's pressurized. Just it
it
made
should.
the noise out of the speakers.
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
Oh, sweet, but it's going slow. Like,
Yeah.
it just does it once. You're like, well.
Wait, so which
that's as close as we can
are you
get.
talking about? Like the doors that the people come through?
No, these are like the delivery area doors.
Oh,
So we have
okay.
like this back delivery shipping area that's in between the doors.
Okay.
And we work in there all the time. So the inner door is open 90% of the time unless you're opening up the outer door.
Okay.
So
That makes a lot more sense.
so
now.
I go around, open up the doors, unlock the stuff, log into the computer, which takes forever because, we don't have the nicest equipment. We sell Volvos, some of the nicest luxury cars in the world, but we can't have nice computers to sell that crap on.
No,
so-
why would you, right?
No. So it's like no, okay, maybe not. I'll give them a little credit. It's like a 2010 computer, which it's 2019. So that's bad.
Yeah, my computer works still. I mean, it's fairly old, but I think it has nice stuff in it. I've checked it before, and it's okay. It's not great, but
these things are built for
getting by.
a car salesperson.
Yeah.
Where they use their computer once and they have Google open to kind of like slowly type what the blue book value is on something, and here I am trying to have like 30 windows open at once.
Yeah.
And I'm crashing the computers. But anyway, so I mean, from then on, my day is like consistent of solving problems.
What kind of problems we solving?
Like
Wrong parts orders?
no. Like people not doing their job up to par or correctly. So I'm more like correcting mistakes, either done by a parts guy or done by a service advisor or, the shipping company that smashed the piece of glass before they gave it to us. And I have to file all this junk and take pictures. And so my day consists really of like problem solving now that I'm a manager. So,
Yeah. Makes sense.
And before it was easy because I had a task and a job and it happened.
And you knew how to do everything that came in front of you because it's the same stuff over and over again. Now it's like every single day is completely different.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you want some more money? Well, okay, you're going to have to do all this crap too. And I'm like, yay! I don't know about
Should
that.
have thought twice.
I should have thought about that, yeah. But yeah, so lunchtime comes around. There's an hour at least. At least I get a lunch. Like some people there are so busy they don't get lunches.
Yeah, I feel like there's some days where I'm sitting at my desk and it's all of a sudden 12:45 and I'm like, wait, my stomach is literally yelling at me and I have not gotten up and went to the microwave and microwaved my food yet.
You need hummus.
Yeah, I need some snacks.
Yeah. Give me some like pretzels and some hummus and some carrots.
There are some free snacks at work.
Oh, is there?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
let's get through your day first, I think. And then we'll
I was
talk
going to say,
about
we
that.
got a vending machine. But one of the
I mean, I would be okay with there's no vending machines at my work, and I wish they had like a soda vending machine.
Yeah.
Because I would totally spend 50 cents a day on a soda.
We have a soda machine that has a card swiper.
That's dangerous, though, for me.
Oh. You're just like, and then it gives you a soda.
Oh, darn it. I need another one.
And it also gives you change. So, like, if
Like
the
cash
other,
back?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, up to $5
Okay.
only. But it also, like, if you put a $5 bill in it and then wait for it to, like, munch the $5 bill, Then you press the return button. It'll give you 5 ones.
Oh, so it's like it'll change your money out
Yeah,
for
there's
you.
a big sign on that says, makes change for a 5.
Sweet.
I'm like, nice. And then the salespeople will walk right past it and then come ask me for change in the parts department.
They don't trust it.
They're like,
well, I mean, vending machines in the past, for me, have not been very trustworthy.
well, I guess that could be a factor, but mainly the factor is that they're salespeople.
Oh, my gosh.
So they just, it didn't click. They don't have the same kind of, logistical mindset that.
Nate, I don't know if that's very nice.
You're right. It's probably not. I hate salespeople.
Wow.
I really don't. I mean, there's some actually really great salespeople that we work with, but it is funny that they walk past the thing that gives them $5 change
that is pretty
to
funny.
ask me for it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, I mean, my day is done like 4:30 to 6, somewhere in there.
What?
Depending on how busy I am and what I've got going on. Sometimes I can leave at 4:30 if it's just like slow, but most days I'm there till about 5:30.
All right.
So,
Well, I mean, that's a lot better than most people. There are people that work like 10 to 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
And they only get paid for 8.
Oh, I know.
So that's pretty good.
I
Pretty
do
good deal,
feel
I
fortunate.
think.
Like when I said I can get a lunch, that's I'd say only about half the people that even work in that building get a lunch.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. I couldn't handle that. I couldn't not eat during the day. I've done it. I actually did it once this week, and it was not good. I came home real angry. Well, hangry.
Hangry.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
It is a real thing.
It is a real
yes.
thing.
It's a real problem, especially with my wife. She gets real hangry real quick.
Sarah, you get hangry?
Yes.
You get hangry on Phil?
She can't even say no. Are you kidding me?
What is Sarah hangry for usually? What will suffice her hangriness the easiest? How about that?
Oh, you get some freaking sour candy in her, and she's good to go.
Like Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah, dude. Sour Patch Kids are like her favorite thing ever.
Sarah, me and you, we're gonna just we will consume a bag of Sour Patch Kids together.
Oh no, the like 1.9 pounder.
Yeah,
we buy that, and it's gone in like 2 weeks.
That's diabetes written all over it, but
I buy it.
It's
so
worth it.
There's a 5-pound bag of they're the best like sour gummy worms that you can buy.
Oof.
You can get it from Amazon for $12 for a 5-pound bag. It's like this big, and she'll eat it in like a month. I'm like, I didn't even get any because the last time I bought it, I actually didn't get any.
She just ate the whole
she
thing.
ate all of it.
Did she give any to her friends?
No.
They don't even know it exists.
Literally.
Yeah, she's like got a special like tray under the table that only she knows where they're at.
Yeah. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really my day. I mean, seriously, it's not that exciting. It's just busy. I get home and I got to cook dinner and, I hang out with the kids. It's fun.
And then
it's
hang
great.
out with me.
Yeah, podcast things. I get to finally go home and do the things I want to do.
That you actually want to do that you would be okay with being busy with.
I imagine there's people that have crazy busy lives that don't get to do that kind of stuff. So I am blessed in that. So
yeah, I agree.
Still feel busy. Still feel like crazy.
My days kind of feel like that too. So there's like weeks sometimes that are like super slow, and then there's weeks sometimes where it's like I didn't even know that it was Friday yet.
Huh.
It's like it just like flies by. So I guess we could start with my day at work.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know from the moment you put your underwears on.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, put my socks on first.
Socks first.
Don't know why. Just kidding.
Before your underwears?
No, that's not true.
Oh,
I definitely put my underwear on first. First thing that goes on. Then I put my socks on because I wear like mid socks. They're like the ones that go halfway up your leg because I wear some boots to work.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if anybody's ever tried to put mid socks on with jeans already on because I wear jeans to work every day.
Oh, especially
jeans. Skinnier jeans when your calves are so ripped like mine.
Oh, and your man thighs.
And my man thighs. Can't get them pants up and high enough to put mid socks on. So then I look like I like tucked my jeans into my sock if I try that. So I put the socks on first and the jeans, then the button up shirt, tuck it in, put a little belt on. And then
sounds sexy already.
So then my hair's dried enough to where I can put some little gel in it or whatever because I can't wear a hat to work.
Shebang.
Unless it's Friday.
Oh, really? You have a hat Friday?
Well, I do because I don't want to do my hair on Friday because I only go to work for 6 hours on Friday. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I wear a hat every day.
I wish I could do that, except I'd go bald.
I mean,
My hairline is already receding, so I don't need to like help it recede as I'm wearing a hat after I work every day.
But I mean, I probably should not wear a hat as much as I do, honestly. But I do. I get to wear a hat.
It's
So
just
you
way
got
more
a hat
comfortable.
Friday.
Yep, I get a hat Friday. So after that, I go make myself some coffee. I don't really eat breakfast, so I just
Me neither.
get some coffee. Sometimes Sarah makes the coffee for me because now she's in school. She wakes up with me, so that's kind of nice. And it's actually been really good with because am so bad at being on time for work.
Ooh.
Because I'm not customer facing, so I don't exactly have to be there right on time, like right then.
It's like the honor system.
Right. It's just like you're an adult, get to work on time, and if you're not on time, stay a little bit late. Like it's not a big deal. So now that Sarah's getting up, she like kind of forces me. It's like, hey, you should be up right now because your wife's up before you, and she has to go to school 30 minutes after you're supposed to be at work. So
because like your wife thinking you're lazy is like way worse than any other person thinking.
Absolutely. I don't care if my boss thinks I'm lazy.
Right.
If my wife thinks I'm lazy, I'm dead.
Seriously.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a real
Dead to the
thing.
world. So then I get my coffee, hop in my little electric car, zap on over there to the old workplace.
If it's charged up.
Oh, it should be charged up. Actually, right now, though, I got like less than 20 miles on it. So I went home before I came here.
You want to ride with me tonight?
And I charged her up. Oh, no, it'll have enough to get.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yeah, I'll ride with you. So
both in the driver's seat.
Yes, yeah. I'll do the clutch. You do the shifting.
All right.
And then we each have a hand on the steering wheel.
Can I be blindfolded though?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
So then I get to work. It's 8:00. I put my lunch in the refrigerator because we got a couple fridges at work. And then beep my little code into the door. Open the door up.
What do you What do you take for lunch? I want to know like
So
the lunch box.
Most of the
contents.
time, I have these little Pyrex glass bowls because the plastic ones you can't put in the microwave. But it doesn't really matter anyways because we have like paper plates and stuff at work, so I just use those. I just put it in there so I don't have to like microwave the glass and the glass gets all hot. But it's normally just leftovers from whatever dinner we had.
Yeah.
So today it was like this like creamy pasta chicken with some mushrooms and some kielbasa sausage and some broccoli. It was pretty good.
That
It was like
actually
a little
sounds
pasta, pasta dish. And it was gluten-free, and I guess technically it's vegan if it didn't have the meat in it because it doesn't have dairy. So it's gluten-free and dairy-free. So
nice.
yeah, because
It
my wife
sounds
can't eat
actually
any
really,
of that.
really good.
Yeah, and she uses, so if you want to have like a creamy pasta dish when you can't have dairy, you just get dairy-free sour cream instead of, because they'll use like heavy whipping cream. Instead of that, you can use dairy-free sour cream, and it basically tastes the same. It's a little bit more sour, obviously, because of the sour cream part of it. But
I kind of like that though.
it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice lunch.
Well, good.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves there.
Oh, really? Because it's lunchtime and you haven't even unlocked the door yet.
Literally not even unlocked the door. So we have these little keypads
Beep boop boop beep.
at work. It's got like a 4-digit code. Put the little code in. Walk inside. Go to my desk. First you got to stop and say hi to the folks.
Okay.
I have 2 other people in my
I was
department.
gonna say your desk sounds like it's right inside the door.
Nope, it's not. Gotta walk about 20 yards. And then my boss and my coworker are sitting like basically like right in front of me if I'm sitting at my desk, and I have to go past them to get to my desk.
Oh man.
So I just stop in and say, "Hey, good morning, guys." And Daryl, my boss, always has the funniest replies. He's like, "Oh, you're here with bells on," or he says something like that, or
Look who's chipper.
or he says, "Oh, it's gonna be great, isn't it?" Like, I'm not even kidding you. That's his immediate reply.
Like, good morning. Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a good one, isn't it? I'm like, I don't know how to reply to that. I'm gonna go to my desk. It's 8:00 in the morning.
You should like outdo him.
I should just start coming up with replies. Like, just think about what I'm gonna do. Right
Even
before
more
I get there.
excited than
Yeah.
he is.
Heck yeah, brother! Let's do it. Oh,
Just
yeah.
Give him like 5s and stuff.
Yeah, instead of being at a level 5, be at a level 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody in the office around us will appreciate that.
Yeah. You'll come in and they'll be like this already.
I should actually have bells on. One day I should like come in with actual bells on my body, tied to my nipple. I mean, what?
Yeah. And then you like look down and you're like,
Actually.
yep.
And then hopefully
Actually
that
here
day
with
he
bells
says
on.
you're here with bells on. So yeah, he's always got some funny thing. And then Leif, the designer, he's always like, "Good morning, Phil." Like, just the most normal reply.
Morning,
like,
Phil.
what you should say to somebody who says good morning.
Yeah.
So
We like to say morning at work because we're
Morning.
not sure if it's good or not.
oh,
Yeah.
it's definitely
So
not
we're
good
like-
normally.
It's not judgeable yet, so we're just like morning.
Well, and I think Daryl doesn't. He like tries not to talk to me until like 8:30 or 9 because I'm not a morning person, and they've been there for probably an hour or two before I get there. So it's like they're like waiting on me basically to get there, and then he like doesn't talk to me for another 30 minutes or so because he knows that I'm just like, don't talk to me. I don't want to
Dude.
talk to anyone right now.
I need to finish my coffee first.
Yeah, and normally I don't even take a sip of my coffee until I get into work.
Yeah.
It's
way
either
too hot.
it's
for
too
one.
hot
Yeah.
for one, and like I just can't have food or drink or anything like right when I wake up. Water's the only thing I can drink like right when I get up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm weird like that, but it's just me.
No. Like last night, I woke up at 3:00 in the morning, and I was just like,
Why did you wake up at 3?
I don't know. It's the witching hour for one, and two, I was like, I'm awake. Okay.
Oh,
And
darn it.
I don't feel like I need to go
You're
back
telling
to
me you
sleep.
didn't go back to sleep.
No, I did.
Okay, good.
But when that happens, I have a water bottle next to my bed, and I take a drink, and then I get situated and move my pillow around, and then I just turn over and close my eyes, and it works every time. I'm just back
Man,
to
I
sleep.
wish I could fall back asleep like that. I woke up
don't-
at 4:00 this morning actually, and I was thirsty, so I just got some water, and then
Yeah.
I had to get up, go get water. I don't keep a water bottle in my bed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that much foresight. I'm just like, I need to go to bed now, and then fall asleep.
Hey, it takes a lot of practice to be as lazy as I am.
All right. I need to take some notes.
Yeah, I mean, very slowly and carefully.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
my mornings go by pretty quick though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Normally,
So, this
normally
is-
until 11:30, it's like I felt like I didn't even nothing.
I agree.
happened.
That happens to me a lot. It's lunchtime.
Yep.
And I'm
Immediately.
like, whoa,
Whoa. Okay.
I
well.
didn't do anything.
And then
I
the
stared at the wall.
And then the afternoon is like, oh my gosh, can I just leave yet?
Yeah, totally.
And it's not because the work sucks or any of that kind of stuff. It's just like,
It's because you have to poop and you don't poop at work.
no, I do that. I do poop at work. I have
Oh, okay.
to. So another funny thing, our bathrooms even have codes on them because the
Really?
building is technically a public building. Like you can go in during the day, but
Oh.
our floor is locked down because we have non-disclosure agreements with the clients.
Oh, okay.
So anybody that comes in has to
beep, boop, boop,
they
boop.
have to be they have to put in a code or they have to be escorted or so. Yeah. So even our bathrooms, I think it's because of the transient problem that we've had downtown.
Yeah.
So they'll come in and they'll use the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. So it has a code on it too.
Oh.
So the bathrooms
So
are
the-
actually really clean and nice.
So the transients just pee on the floor.
Yeah, basically on the carpeted floor.
Well, I mean, the bathroom is locked, so.
The biggest problem that we're having is grasshoppers inside.
Oh, yeah.
There's hundreds of them just lining the hallways.
It's the grasshopocalypse out there.
Yeah, it's awful. But yeah, so I definitely poop at work. Why not?
Oh, yeah. You gotta poop on company time. You just have to.
They
do it.
make a dollar, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
It's such a true thing
Yep.
because I don't know. Some people take advantage of it though, but
I definitely don't.
I mean, I go poop at work because it's like a break too. It's like a break time. You know, the smokers get 2 official breaks.
Yeah,
I don't smoke.
I don't use them.
I don't get a break.
Yeah,
I go poop.
and I feel like a bathroom break every once in a while is okay.
Exactly. So you're sitting across from your boss. Can you see each other face to face?
No, so it's funny. So I sit. Let's see. How do I go about this? So when I walk in the door to come inside the office,
Yeah.
I take a left, and there's a hall. It's kind of like a hallway, but it's not a hallway because it's made out of cubicles. So the right side is a full-on cubicle wall all the way down, and it's a half cubicle wall though, so I can see over it. It's probably about 4.5 feet tall or something
Yeah.
like that. On the left side, there's a full-size cubicle wall,
Oh.
but they have doors every so often. So I think there's 2 sets of cubicles on the left side. And they each have 2 desks in them.
Gotcha.
And they're fully walled off, besides that little opening that you can walk through to get into them.
Cool.
So my boss and the designer that we use is the electrical designer, and my senior electrical engineer is over there in those 2 little cubicles on that left side. So
Yeah.
on the right side, I sit on a little half-size cubicle right there, the desk is the same size, all that kind of stuff, but the cubicles are just half length instead of the full like 8 foot or 6
So you
foot
can
or
kind
whatever
of
the hell
like
it is. Yeah. So no.
Just your eyes.
It's still pretty tall. So like if I'm sitting down, it's above my head still.
Oh, okay.
So it's funny if I'm sitting at my desk, there's a wall right in front of me, and obviously my computer screens. And if I'm wearing a hat, I can't see anybody that like walks by or that's like standing there. And my Daryl will always come up to that and like try to talk to me.
Yeah.
And I can't see him. And I have these headphones on.
Yeah.
And so I can't hear anything either. And so he has to like tap. He like taps on my hat sometimes. He just reaches his hand over and taps on my hat. I'm like, whoa, okay, hey, what's up? So yeah, so that's kind of the layout, and it's super nice. I'm by myself over there because there's like 6 or 7 empty desks around me.
Yeah.
In that little cubicle area, and the rest of the controls department is like right when you walk in the door. So when I take a left, it's like if I walk in the door, I can see the entire controls department, and then if I walk like 20 to 30 feet down that hallway, in quotes, air quotes, that's where I'm at, and there's nothing in between that. There's nobody sitting there. So.
You should make a fort.
I should. I was actually talking to Daryl about that today. I have a light like right above my workspace, and it's kind of nice for when I'm like looking at drawings, but when I'm just sitting there in front of the computer, it's like really bright.
Yeah.
And so they have these like little tent things that you can clip on to cubicles so that you can put like a tent over you. And they sell them on Amazon, but they're kind of expensive. I don't think I'd ever buy one, but they're kind of like a shade. I just can't imagine somebody using it in real life because they just get made fun of. Like, what are you doing?
There's Phil with his stupid tent.
Stupid tent in his cubicle, loser.
I love that you work in a cubicle.
It's kind of weird because of the half wall. It doesn't, and like the wall on my left is like even shorter than the wall in front of me.
Oh.
So like if there's somebody sitting just on the other side of it, I can't see them. But if I like stand up, like if I sit up straight in my desk a little bit, then I can like barely see the top of their head.
Oh.
So if I just scoot back in my chair, I can see them completely.
Huh.
It's kind of like, you know when you used to take tests in like elementary school? They had like little folders you put up and you take the test so that nobody could see. That's kind of like how it is, but on a bigger scale.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. So that's the layout, and then 4:30 rolls around, I'm out of there, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we have a parking garage that I park in, so my car's not going to get snowed on.
Remember when you were supposed to meet somewhere? Wait.
Yep. I'm supposed to meet somewhere.
Yeah, we were meeting somewhere, and then you couldn't leave work.
Oh, yes.
Because of the parade.
Yeah, so they were having the Burn the Point car parade, which is like an old school car parade in Billings.
It's cool.
It is really cool. All the cars were really cool. And it's not like I was like really in a hurry, but I wanted to hang out with Nate and record, and I was stuck at work because the parade came down the one way and then curled around and went down the other one way. And my garage is literally in the middle of those two one ways. So I was like, well, I'll just pull my car up right to where I'm going to go and then just stop and then sit on my hood or something. Yeah. And tap my watch.
Like, hello.
Hello. Where are you?
Phil.
Yeah. So that kind of sucked, but it's really nice for like, if I want to go downtown, we have like Anvil reserved spots and some of them are reserved 24 hours.
Yeah.
So if I ever don't have a spot, I can just go to my garage. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay.
No.
Because you have like a little
there's
swiper card or something?
This garage is free after 6 o'clock for everybody else, but there are 3 spots I think that are Anvil 24-hour spots.
Huh.
So even if there's like a big event going on downtown, I can still park there.
Who checks on them?
We have a security guard that walks the.
I'm just
the whole
wanting
thing.
to know so I can.
He's also the maintenance guy. You can park there. I guarantee you probably wouldn't get talked to.
No.
Sarah parks there every day to go to work, and they don't ask her any questions, and she parks in an Anvil spot.
Well, I mean, she's also married to you.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, I guess you're right.
Yeah, but the maintenance guy that polices it definitely does not know that Sarah.
But you don't feel as bad, though.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
If they asked about it, I'd be like, "That's my wife." Like, what are you gonna do?
I should go down and park there and then ride my bike all the way to work.
Be a good exercise.
What is this thing?
What is this big Jeep doing in our parking spaces? Yeah.
And I show up all sweaty and huffy and smelly, and I'm like,
and
thanks for the spot.
What's annoying is there's one lady that doesn't work for Anvil that parks that. So I was parking in the spot for every day for 2 months, and then all of a sudden there's a car in it. And I'm like, okay, wait, what's going on here?
Who are you?
So this morning actually was the first time that I saw the person that drives this car.
Nice.
And
did you just throw eggs at her?
And no, and I just wanted to see where she was going to go because there's only like one way goes to our building and then there's another way that goes to a different building.
Yeah.
And she went to the other building. And I'm like,
what?
You do not work for Anvil and you're in an Anvil spot. You better get out.
You should leave like a very
non-aggressive note.
Yeah,
passive-aggressive note.
Very passive-aggressive
Yeah.
note. Like, I really like your car. Like, it's my favorite color.
You've got some nice wheels.
Very cool. Very cool.
But it's a Chevy Equinox, so I don't think I can do that.
It would look even better in the spot next to this one.
No, because the spot next to that is Anvil, too.
Oh.
So I park next to it.
I would love to park in this spot and then look at it from across the street.
But it's actually, I think the spot that I'm in now is much better because I can back into it, and then when I leave, I can just pull right down the down ramp instead of having to like do this weird 7-point turn to do it. So I think it worked out.
And you get your electric motor going and just go like 90 miles an hour out of there?
Yeah, I got to turn my resistive braking on.
Yeah.
Regenerative braking. Oh. Yep.
Man, that thing is fast.
It's all right. I mean, it's not like... It's still a 0 to 60.
Not like
it's still a 0 to 60
mode.
in like 10 seconds, though. That's pretty slow. But 0 to 30 is incredibly fast.
Yeah, that 30 to 60 time.
We need to improve that.
Yeah. You need like
Volkswagen, where you at?
It reminds me of like when you get your kids a Power Wheel.
Yeah.
And then there's 6-volt batteries and you can upgrade it to a 12-volt battery and you get twice as much power.
Or you can do a 6-volt battery, put it up next to it, and I think it's parallel them, and you get 12 volts.
Well, yeah, and I've seen people modify them because a Power Wheels only moves one wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can put 2 motors on it?
Well, you can have, if you have 2 Power Wheels or a broken one, you can take the motor out of it and then reverse the contacts and then we'll move the wheel the other direction. You put it on the other side.
Heck yeah.
So then you actually have 2-wheel drive. And then if you had a 12-volt battery, both motors can run off the same battery and it'll be like a lot faster and
oh yeah.
Better. Dude, there's Power Wheel modification.
Dude,
like that's a real thing.
When I get a Power Wheel for my child that I am going to have, it's definitely going to be souped up because I'm like big into electronics and electrical stuff. So
they're going to be driving down. I mean, this like 4-year-old kid with like a 10-inch
it's going to be
sub.
35 miles per hour with a 10-inch sub. Boom, boom, boom. All the neighbor kids are going to be jealous for sure.
They will.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. Dude, there's like there's a following of
I can
Power
imagine.
Wheel
Absolutely.
modifications. Like there's like companies based upon like making ground effects kits for Power Wheels.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it would be so easy to put like a LED light kit, like underglow on one of these things. I'm definitely gonna pimp it out.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just buy one for myself and pimp it out.
You would fit in it.
Wow. I'm just kidding. I agree.
You're like, yeah.
You're right. I drive a Power Wheel every day.
Yeah. That's why your car reminds me of it because it's like it's all electric.
Yeah. And it's really small.
Yeah.
Small.
I know. I keep thinking when you were like, oh, the 30 to 60 time, I'm like, just add another battery.
Yeah, add another 460 volt DC battery.
It's only probably $7,000 or $8,000.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
No thanks. And it also weighs probably 1,000 pounds.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I want to like this one of these times, I want to just like perfectly describe to you what one of the more luxurious Volvo XC90s is really like.
Okay.
I want to see if like you can, while I'm describing, if you can really imagine what it's like.
Well, my mom owns a Volvo XC70, I think.
Nice.
And I think it's a higher trim package one because, I mean, it's nice. It's got leather seats and like all the...
inscription, does that make sense?
Inscription?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's
Well, I mean, I
like
know what
a
an
trim
inscription
level.
is.
That's like their high trim level.
Oh.
Well, there's an even
I don't
higher
think
one
it's
than
that.
that too.
I don't know what it is.
They make this.
I'll have to look
Volvo
at
makes this XC90. Well, XC90 is a 7-seater vehicle.
Yeah.
Right. But they make an XC90 that's a 4-seater vehicle.
Mm.
So you have the 2 front seats are normal.
Yep.
And then there's only 2 back seats, and they're all the way in the back.
Why?
Because it's a limousine.
What?
Yeah.
Is it like
Outside
fully
looks the
decked out
same.
like one too?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it is. They
Yeah,
call it the Excellence.
We'll definitely have to go over that at some point. Like, I want you to
Dude.
like type up a full-on description, and then you're gonna read it to me.
Oh.
And
They're
I'll
so
stop
cool.
you every once in a while and be like, "Hey,
We
whoa,
don't.
we
I
gotta
think-
elaborate here."
I think you have to have like a special. arrangement with Volvo to actually sell the Excellence at your dealer.
Oh, wow.
But there is somebody in one of the towns near us that has one, and they have it serviced at our dealership.
Nice. So you get to see it every once in a while?
Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool.
There used to be, when I worked at Volkswagen, there was the same kind of thing. It was like a Volkswagen A8 or something, or maybe even higher. I don't even know if, it was an Audi, an Audi A8 or something like that. And it looked like a plane in the back. Like it had a fold down tray and like a mirror and like all this stuff you don't somebody would not need unless they were getting driven around, right? Yeah. A microwave, a toaster oven,
dartboard.
Yeah. A pool table. Why not?
I mean, come on. Plus extra space.
Yeah. A little extra bowling alley in the side, too.
Yeah.
A little PlayStation, Xbox.
Plenty of room.
VR.
It's an A8.
Yeah, it's got enough room. Heck yeah. But yeah, so I definitely have seen some luxury vehicles before. And working for Mercedes, I always got to drive their expensive cars, and that was terrifying.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, dude, Phil, I've had a really fun time talking about our day, honestly.
Dude, I agree.
I needed to know what it was like so I can make fun of you more.
Yep.
For working in a cubicle and wanting a stupid little tent thing.
Yep, and having a clickety-clackety keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Which I want to get one of those for work.
So I have I'll send you exactly what you need. It is, I think it's like $90 or something like that. But it's got Cherry MX Red silent switches. So there's a bunch of different mechanical switches that you need.
So you say I can't get blues?
No, you will piss everyone off in the entire dealership.
Well, I annoy myself though.
Yes, it's that annoying. I had blues at my house, and my roommate that shared the office type area in the house was like, dude, you gotta get rid of that thing. It is way too loud. Because you could hear it in the kitchen. It was way too, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous.
Its entire purpose is to be obnoxious?
Yeah, it's literally, so it's called the clicky, they're Cherry MX Blues, and the description of the thing is clicky.
Clicky.
That's all it is, clicky.
So
tactile and clicky. There's
blue, red, brown?
There's blue, red, brown, silver, black, clear, Chinese white. There's I think 12 or 15 different types of switches. But the one you want is either red or brown, and you want them silent. Because if you bottom
get the click.
If you bottom the key out, you get a noise, an audible noise. But you still get the feel, the red is a tactile feel, you can feel it click.
And is that what people desire most?
Yeah, it's mostly the feel of it, yeah. And there's different weights. So the silver, I think, is a heavier keycap. Yeah. A higher resistance basically, and they rate it in grams. So I think a red is a 45, a brown is a 40. I think the whites and the silvers and stuff like that are higher. They're in the 50s or 60s. I think the blacks are also 50s or something like that too. But there's a bunch of different ones. We could definitely do an episode on. I could talk about mechanical keyboards for hours.
Let's do it.
All right, we definitely should. So we need an episode on Volvos.
Well, I need you to teach me how to build a computer. So.
Well, we can definitely do that too.
Yeah.
So we need an episode about Volvos.
Yeah.
We need an episode about mechanical keyboards, and we need an episode about how. Well, it's going to be multiple episodes on how to build a computer. Let's be honest here.
Okay.
All right. I think we have a plan for the next 5 episodes.
This sounds like the most boring podcast ever.
No way, dude.
I know. Yeah, it's good for us. Yeah. I love it.
No, I think there's a lot of people out there that like peripherals of computers and stuff like that. So I think we could definitely speak to that audience a little bit.
Well, it'd be cool to read the comments and things about people correcting us because we don't know what we're talking about. Yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is reading. People are like, "No, you're dumb. That's not like that." And I'm like, "Well, you're right. I just said what I said."
We just thought that we knew, but we were just trying to educate the people that don't know anything about it.
Exactly.
Well, just a little bit of knowledge here and there.
Yeah, I'm not a know-it-all.
Yeah, not full depth of knowledge.
I'm a know-it-some.
Know-it-some. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a saying about engineers. So I'll have to bring it up next episode, I think, because I don't remember it off the top of my head. But it's a lot of things about. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. It's a saying
that a lot about.
There is a saying that one of the older senior engineers that's about to retire in Bellingham used to say to me every other day. It was ridiculous. So I'll email him actually and try to get him to tell me
a lot about everything and nothing about one thing or something similar to that.
It's over time. Eventually, you know nothing about everything. That's the last part of it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Engineers.
Dude, it was good to talk to you today. It was good to talk about our days. It's kind
I
of nice
agree.
to know what you do every day.
Yeah.
Because I actually had no idea. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a day.
It's a day.
It's a day. So, I don't know. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for
no, dude, I appreciate it.
talking with me.
Dude, so are we
Again.
going to go eat some food and drink some beer? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, I think so.
What time is it?
We got a few
Oh.
more
We got a few more
episodes to record.
Minutos. Yeah, right now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, hey, why don't you tell people where they can listen to the podcast?
Well, everybody, my name is Phil. This is Nalo. We are the Oh Yeah Podcast. We are on every single social media site that you could think of. Just look up Oh Yeah Podcast, I believe, on pretty much every single one of them, and you could find us. You can subscribe to our RSS feed.
Exactly.
Search us on Podbean. You can search us on any music service like Spotify. I use actually an app called Overcast, and it is a wonderful app. If you haven't used it to listen to podcasts, you definitely should. Hopefully we can get a sponsor by them because it's great. They have this auto speed up feature that cuts out.
I wonder what we sound like.
It actually doesn't sound that much different. It just sounds like we talk back to each other very quickly because it cuts out the even that minute or that little tiny minuscule little like section of no noise.
Yeah.
It cuts it out.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I mean, catch us up on all of those little social medias and stay in tune for the next one because we got some good stuff coming up.
Also, check us out on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You can watch the video that you're seeing right now.
And see our beautiful faces.
Yeah, a lot of times you get a little extra on YouTube because we record before before we start, and you get some pretty silly stuff there because, hey, let's just face it, we don't know what we're doing.
Yep.
And rightfully so, because as soon as I know what I'm doing, then I'm unteachable and I can't learn anything. So
exactly.
Never want to get there.
Never. Ever, ever. Want to be dumb for the rest of my life.
Cool. See you later, guys.
See ya.